Hello. Right. Shall we get started? Hey, Axel and Clapsy. Greetings. The government has announced that they're extending the furlough program by 4 months, which is good for me. That means it's more likely that I'll be not working for another 4 months while still getting paid, so that's nice. Plenty more time to do stuff and things. Ooh. Right. Just friendly and nothing else. Wow. Wow. Reinhardt. Let's see what.
Entering the Nepal sector.
What's this? Whoa, that's fast. Oh, got him. Ah, rip. Missed me. Oh, hello. Whee. I'm not as young as I. Ha! A big rip. Missed. Whee! Ah! Oh. No. Whee. Ah. Nope. Whoa. Ooh, missed. What? Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
Entering.
Still a fun game.
Prepare to attack.
I'll have even more fun when Overwatch 2 comes around. The workshop makes it so you can do almost anything with the game, really. So it's a good way to waste some time while you wait for the queue.
I suppose I'll be backing you up.
Just with some overall silliness. Hello.
Hello.
Overwatch 2 will definitely expand that. By a lot. Not just with their hero missions and story mode, but also with the workshop mode. Because if you get what they're doing with Overwatch 2 and you add the workshop mode to it, yeah, that just opens it up even further than it already is. Which will be really nice.
One. Attack. Capture objective A. Quite the boost. Adjusting angle.
Wah. Yeah, Lego games are good fun.
The battle continues.
Thank you, Dr.
They've built in massive amounts of replayability into those games. It's great.
Boosting up.
So you can just play them for many, many hours. Still have stuff to do, which is great. Wah. Hi there, Tim.
That was a learning experience. Moving up.
No. Stop shooting me.
Boosting up.
Ah.
Heroes never die.
Oh, but I just did, so I guess I'm not a hero.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Take the objective! Join me in glory!
Moving up.
What's up, Walrus? What do you want?
Objective A captured. Respond.
You woke up. That's what happened to you this morning. You woke up. Am I right? Did you in fact wake up this morning? So what you're saying is you didn't get any sleep. You stayed up all night. Like a naughty boy. So you did wake up this morning?
was a learning experience. Adjusting angle of attack.
Okay.
Enemy seen.
And how do you feel about that?
Lifting off. Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Whee!
Enemy sniper detected.
You make it sound like a business arrangement.
Kill confirmed. Enemy is reviving.
How do you keep spelling it different every time? No, Walrus, you don't. But it's not a competition.
Flight routine activated. In case you weren't aware,
Why would Rosie not count?
mark on my target.
She's not my wife. And that's not how it works. Your wife should be your friend. And, you know, your girlfriend should be your friend. And anything in between, right? They should be your friend.
Piece of cake.
What do cats like to eat for breakfast? Mice Krispies. Q. What's the difference between a cat and a comma? A. One has claws at the end of its paws, while the other is a paws at the end of.
Heroes never die.
Thanks, Marsha, for the 29-month resub. Hi, so mad. Oh,
On all cylinders. Team damage systems increased.
The spell on you.
you know, I didn't realize that the skins you get in LoL are not just like one skin. It's a whole collection of recolors of that same skin, which is pretty cool.
Boosting up.
Hey, Kenyax. Those are chromas, and it's different. They both cost, but when they release, you usually get them as a bundle. So you get the base skin and then you can get recolors for more money. Yeah. Right. There is no competition. Walrus just likes to make out like he's the best at things.
Heroes never die.
Victory.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. A victory.
Play of the game.
No, I didn't watch it. Didn't wanna. So I didn't.
Kill.
The animation. Oh, you mean her story? Is that what you're talking about? There were lots of animations for the skin. Yeah, I can invite you, Kenyax. You sent me a video of the skin and a video of someone playing the game with Yumi. Hi, Thyasin. Oh, right, yeah. Talking about a back animation. Right, I get it. I thought you were talking about her back as in on her body. I was a bit confused. People. Yeah, there was a supposed leak, but there's all kinds of leaks that end up being completely wrong, so I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Well, it's a more interesting back animation than the standard one. It's not a huge departure, though.
Now traveling to Petra.
Yep.
Personality synchronization.
Gonna have to just
100%.
dump a ton of stuff into that anomaly and see if we can get it sucking the world. We're most of the way there, but we need to finish it off.
Executing flight maneuver.
Because we got new Terraria on Sunday, so So we need to make sure we're done with everything by then. So we got today and Thursday left of Minecraft, and that's it. Ooh. I wonder if one anomaly can suck in another anomaly.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
I don't know. It's entirely up to his availability, because he does have a lot to do. He's got his dad to take care of. Needs to sort his house out. He's got his job, of course, every weekday for normal working hours. Well, his dad goes back and forth between home and hospital a lot. 3 times a week he needs dialysis, right? They need to flush his kidneys out 3 times a week. And Alan wants to make sure he's also maintaining social distancing. You know, so he has to keep his dad in a separate part of the house, because he doesn't want his dad getting sick as well as already sick, right? And he'd be doubly sick.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Pew, 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 pew. Bastion or Torbjorn? May.
Flight routine activated. Adaptive circuits engaged. McCree. It's high noon.
McCree didn't expect that.
Going free.
You have to every single DPS hero except Torben Bastion. What?
Repairing internal circuitry. Double confirmed.
A walrus hat. Ow.
System reboot complete.
We should find a game right about now.
Finish them off. Stabilizing system. Double confirmed.
Right about now. Right about now!
Lifting up.
Breakthrough. Need to get the treasure.
Flight routine activated.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome to Rialto. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Personality Authority synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Pick it up. Enough waiting around. Let's get out there.
Yeah, I know, right? Ooh.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
We all have our troubles.
I admire the way you deal with those bots. Wanna team up?
Not if you were the last human on Earth.
On Earth.
Ahlan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Escort the payload.
Is there a similar video for the other skin also? If I wanted to get one or the other, I can make an informed decision, you know?
Said you save yourself.
Ow. That skin is about to expire. They expire?
Back online. Changing position.
Is it... Do they just go off sale for a while and then come back? Or do they go forever? Never to come back ever again? They all do. Not just they're all temporary. Are they like Overwatch skins where they're seasonal? Oh. Some are, some aren't. Oh.
Enemy sniper detected. Work on my payloads moving.
Oh, rip. Why me?
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Adjusting angle of attack.
Oh no! Should use my mobility to escape.
I need to get back in there.
Can you join? Yep. No!
I need to get Executing flight maneuvers.
Fire at will.
Targets down.
I'm so chill.
Stabilizing systems.
Just how I am.
Payload is approaching its destination. Victory.
Pew pew.
Play of the game.
Apparently, I'm not the real Tururi boys, Dave.
Fire at will.
Double kill.
So the skin reroll allows you to get stuff you wouldn't otherwise be able to buy. Is that right? Ah. Interesting.
Dave, British said just to kick him. His monitor's gone down.
Oh?
Kick British. His monitor's broken. He can't do anything.
Oh. How did that happen?
He says he doesn't know.
Did he accidentally punch it with his fist? Doo, doo, doo. Maybe one of the cables has come a bit loose. That does happen sometimes. Edit monitor. Way back in the day, it was a 4x3 flat screen when those were made. And the power cable just was super loose. I kept having to wiggle it all the time. Detective. Oh, that's a skin. That's a fan skin, isn't it? Wow. Ooh, I like that one.
Now traveling to south. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Okay.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Wow, knowing there's someone out there that needs to be blown up.
I'm going to interest you in a snowball fight?
Hey, Fat Yoshi.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
How am I doing? Yes.
Moving up.
I did hear today that I am getting 4 more months of sitting at home not working while being paid anyway, which is nice.
The objective is now active.
Paid for doing nothing. Thanks.
I need to get back back in there.
You in a snowball fight?
Going free.
Just extend the furlough period for the next year. That'll be fine. Yeah. That gives me plenty of time to do stuff and/or things in the mornings. Yep. You alright there, Reaper? No?
Flight routine activated. Target destroyed.
Do I have a life? What is a life? If you can define what a life actually is, I can tell you whether I have one.
My ultimate ability is ready.
Repairing internal circuits.
Ready for transcendence.
Oi, go away. Oh no!
Going free.
And if you think about it, I have just as much life as every other person obeying the quarantine laws. What up? Aww.
Neural adaptation complete.
Get healed.
Changing position.
Hello.
Ooh. No, jeez.
Allow me to repair.
Kill him.
Flight routine
No.
activated. Best round.
Okay.
Lost.
Self-destruct sequence.
Score 0-1.
Alright.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Moving up.
Greetings. I'm in air.
Nice. Nope.
Mobility increased. Repairing internal circuitry.
Ow.
Back online.
That would never happen. If you mean for them to pack up and go home, yeah, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon either. This is the criminal in chief.
Adjusting angle of attack. Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Yeah, it's good they didn't escalate things in Iran. Because that wouldn't have ended well. Iran's 3 times the size of Iraq, and Iraq was already a big mess. So, that would have been at least 3 times the mess. If not 9 times the mess. Because of, you know, the square cube law or whatever. So. You're in my game. Ooh.
My thanks. Nanobot is ready to deploy.
Ah, you're the piggy. Piggy! Oh, you nearly got gold border. Nice. You excited for gold border?
Taking off.
Before they take them all away.
I'm on fire!
Because, yeah. They're all going away with Overwatch 2. So earn them while you can.
Adjusting angle of attack. Repairing internal circuitry. Moving up.
Why would you bring a bow to a gunfight? What are you trying to do? Show off? It's kind of dumb. Anniversary might be today. It depends if the leaks or leak is true.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Yeah, so if the event is coming today, it'll be in about 4 hours. And if it is coming today, I will show the stuff off on the stream before I end. So I'll end up cutting the Minecraft a little bit short at the end just to show off all the new stuff. If it does indeed arrive today.
Flight routine active.
We'll see. I can't become president of America. I wasn't born in America. How do you resolve your issue? No. You have to be born an American citizen in order to become president. That's the rule. There's no getting around that. You can become a senator or a congressperson if you've been a citizen for, I think, 7 or 9 years or something like that. So if you're not a natural-born citizen, you can become a member of the House or the Senate. That's as far as you can get, though. You might be able to be appointed in President's cabinet if you're not a natural-born citizen. But you could never be vice president, because vice president can become president and therefore needs to also be natural-born citizen. Because the vice president is the first in line after the president. So that would be too easy to circumvent that rule if that were possible, right? Might start today, I don't know. There have been a lot of leaks in the past that have just been wrong. So I'm not going to hold my breath for it. If it starts today, great. If not, oh well, it'll be next week. Can I play Widow? Yes, but will I know? Because look, I need to play Echo. Boop. That's the hero I'm working on, right? All the others are done. Echo is not, because she is a new hero. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't be massively surprised if they announce some sort of closed beta for Overwatch 2 as well this month. No, it doesn't work like that, Walrus. The president is in charge. Generals and admirals and all those kind of people can advise the president, but in the end it's the president's decision. He is the commander of the military as a whole. His or her decisions are final. Yeah, Echo came out almost a month ago now. And I wouldn't want to join the military. No.
Welcome to
Yep, I got all the Echo stuff except for a golden weapon.
Select your hero. I'd much rather dedicate my life to peace rather than war.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Yeah, just 2 golden guns. I've only had a ranking for 5 seasons, and that's the first 5. Since then, I've never been ranked because
Keep to
just
the plan.
haven't played
But be
comp,
ready to
right?
adapt if necessary.
G'day, mate. G'day, Cobber.
Why would you want to go to Afghanistan?
5, 4,
Quite the boost.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Together, we can solve any problem.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Why am I doing this with heroes and stuff? Because it's fun. It's fun. I don't care about the golden guns, so it's pointless doing the placements. I'm not into those high stakes PvP modes. I'd rather play PvE. So when Overwatch 2 comes along, I'll be mostly sticking to story mode and hero missions. And that's pretty much it. I might do a little bit of PvP here and there, but
My ultimate is almost ready.
casual stuff. Most of the golden guns look pretty naff because they tend to override too much of the skin itself and just look naff. There's plenty of places in the world that have natural beauty walrus, not just Afghanistan. And most of them are not war ravaged.
Taking off. Stabilizing system.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 won't have borders, but it will have a different system that's equivalent. That might be a lot better than borders. Yeah, sometimes the golden gun just ruins the skin, and it's not worth it. And I'd argue more often than not. Some skins go very well with the golden gun, but those are much fewer than the skins that just don't go with the golden gun.
Changing position.
Objective lost.
I used to think a golden gun looked good, but recently I've decided it's too golden for my liking. They've just taken too much away from the skin.
Neural adaptation.
Just turned it gold.
Going free.
Some heroes have like a golden skin, and then you get a golden weapon that goes with that, and that looks fine, because it just goes along with the rest of the skin. Sombra is one of those. It's an epic from Anniversary, which is golden. I think that was last year's weekly epic. Widow has a golden skin. Orissa's original Valiant skin is green and gold, so golden weapon goes well with that. A few examples. But one possible solution for the golden problem is giving people a little golden slider so they can choose how gold the golden gun is. Maybe. Right. That wouldn't be too hard to set up. I don't understand why you're so obsessed with it, Walrus.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
There's nothing stopping you just going there if you want to go there.
Heroes never die.
You don't have to do anything special. Buy a plane ticket and fly over there. What's the problem?
Stabilizing system.
They don't just shoot random people though. They have to have a reason.
System reboot complete.
This will protect us.
They do have reasons for doing it. But if you're a nobody, why would they care about you? They'll do it to people that have some kind of status. And if you're nobody, then they won't care.
Reinhardt at your service.
Hello.
Yeah, so you could choose how gilded your gun is, right? Perhaps it's just the trim around the outside of the details that's golden, or maybe some of that, the various parts, or all of it. You know, I think that would be more interesting.
Flight routine activated.
I don't grind Overwatch so much because I like it. It's my favorite game. It's all about prioritizing the important things, also. You know. Am I the highest level player in the world? Yep. Indeed.
System reboot complete. Executing flight orders.
Madam Sucky Suck. No one else has even got level 10,000 yet. Highest at the moment, 9,500 maybe? 9,600? Something like that. Maybe it's 9,400. It's in my tracking document. You can have a look. I keep track of those. High levels.
My genius is finally recognized.
Finally recognized. Level up.
Level up.
So let's see. So the second highest level in the world right now is level 9,476. So yeah. They're not even halfway through level 9,000 yet. 27 levels in a day is possible with double XP, which they do at the end of anniversary events. So we'll get double XP within a few weeks. Again. We'll also be the first player who reached 1 million credits. I will probably be the first to reach 1 million credits without buying loot boxes. Because I haven't bought a single loot box since Halloween 2016. And I started saving my credits up in Anniversary 2017. So all the credits I've gained have been from loot boxes and roll queue. That's it. You got 30 levels in a week and one streamer said that you lied. You can get 30 levels in a day with the double XP bonus. Can you get coins for playing damage? Yes, but it's very rare. Very rare. Archive that one. It's not needed anymore. Alright. That needs... I'll hide that one. I don't need it. Okay. That's a little tidier. Yeah, so the highest number of levels I've gained in one day is 27.55, it looks like. I was in the 2017 double XP event. I believe I played for 24 hours straight, streamed it, and managed to get that. $942,000 credits right now. Lots. Lots and lots. On my leveling graph, you can definitely see how my I need to upgrade this. The date range is not right. Let's see. Series. Where's the yeah, data range, that's the one. Yeah, I need to extend the data range. It's too short. There we go, that should help. Yeah, much better. And this one. That one needs to be extended as well. And this.
Now arriving at Ilios.
There we go.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Grid lines. Let's make that 8. No, 9. 7. No, 9. Yeah, 9 works. Ah, don't steal my echo.
Easy clap.
I'll probably hit 11111 on Friday, which means
Necessary.
it won't happen on the stream.
Greetings. Hello.
Max border right now is 2,991, or basically 3,000.
Round 1.
1,800 is max gold, and then you get plat and diamond after that.
You should be at enemy contact.
500 hours on Bastion. Bastion's getting a buff, according to Jeff.
Learning from that one.
Hello.
Jeff's rocking that quarantine beard, you know.
Wow.
Moving up.
No, sleep it. Aw.
Heal up.
Because I don't care about golden guns.
System
That's why I don't play to get golden guns, because I don't care about golden guns, so there's no point playing. And there may eventually be a way of getting golden guns without playing competitive. But that's up to Blizzard if they want to do that. And if they do, then I might end up getting them all somehow. But
flight routine activated.
we'll see. I'm not going to go out of my way to get golden guns.
Junkrat primed and ready.
They're not important.
Boosting up.
No. No. Oh, rip.
Neural adaptation complete. Heroes never die.
No one has to start the game again. No one. And the price is not even been mentioned. Anyone claiming Overwatch 2 is going to be £60 is either lying or has been misinformed. There has been zero zero talk from Blizzard as to the financial model that Overwatch 2 will have. We don't know anything about it yet. And everything from Overwatch 1 will transfer over to Overwatch 2 or be changed in some way. All your cosmetics, all your skins, all of that stuff, all your progress on your career profile, all of it will transfer over to Overwatch 2. No one will have to start again. I don't like competitive game modes in general, so I don't play competitive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture. Taking it.
Yeah, it's also worse for XP, yeah, but that's not the main reason. Aww.
This is not your time. Adjusting angle of attack. Focus my target.
No, stop it.
I'm on the objective. Rally to my
And they're replacing the border system with something else, some other system. And if they're going to that effort, they'll probably make it a better system that's more expansive and more interesting. So, yeah, we'll see. And there's no might in terms of getting rid of borders. Jeff confirmed it. He confirmed it. So they are getting rid of borders and replacing them with a separate system. So that progress you've made on your borders will be transformed. It won't be deleted. So whatever the new system is, your current progress will transfer over to that new system.
Repairing internal circuit.
This would help.
Boosting up.
Maybe that system has something to do with the cosmetic system. Maybe they'll tie them in more closely, or maybe not. I don't know. We just have to wait and see.
Going free.
Nanoboost administered. I am unstoppable.
I think if they're going to the effort of inventing a new system and changing it up, it's because they have a better idea. And the current system is not good for the people that play the game a lot, because they run out of content. And not like over the course of many years. I managed to max my border out in less than a year. I started playing the release version of Overwatch on the 24th of May 2016, and by the 10th of May 2017, I had a max border. So in less than a year, I ran out of content in terms of borders, right? So I feel like they've got a lot of room to expand that system, make it much harder to run out of content. The only way of making it so you can't run out of content is by having a procedurally generated progression system. I don't think I've ever seen that in any game before, so it'd be interesting to see if that would happen. Because you could potentially do that, right? Have a procedurally generated progression system. I don't know how you'd do that, but if you wanted to make something infinite, you make it procedurally generated. But yeah, it won't be a border system. What I think, my little pet theory is it'll have something to do with the career profile. At the moment, you've already got a kind of border thing in your career profile, but they could expand on that a lot. And I think some kind of career profile customizability would be nice. Unlocking various different backgrounds for your career profile or stuff like that, you know? Why is quick play better for XP? Less waiting around. Drop in, drop out. Faster queues. Shorter matches. Various different reasons. And with competitive, you can't get consecutive match bonus. With quick play, you can. And that's a good chunk of XP. I don't play Overwatch for my career profile. I don't play Overwatch for my level. I play Overwatch because it's fun. Because it's a fun game. And if all my progress got deleted, it doesn't stop me having ever done that. I would have still done all that. They can't delete the past. So it doesn't really matter. I've accomplished what I have accomplished, and they can't delete that. Would I sell my Overwatch account for 100k? Nope. No, you don't get more XP for comp games. You're missing out. You're missing out in comp games for several things. So in competitive play, you wait around for longer because there are multiple hero selection phases, multiple of them, and each one of those wastes more time. You cannot get consecutive match bonus. You cannot. And that's, for quick play, that's 360 XP per game. Right. This is with a group. Right, with a group. That's 360 XP per game you're not getting with competitive. Because the matches are longer with competitive, you're getting fewer of the end of match bonuses as well. So over time you get fewer of them. And those definitely do add up over time. You want those. If you have no queue time at all, the shorter the matches you have, the better for quick play. But for competitive, the amount of XP you get over time remains the same, no matter how long the games are, generally. Longer games are slightly better for competitive play, but only slightly.
Welcome to Paris. Prepare your defenses.
Hey, Clapsy.
Select your hero.
500k? No. I wouldn't want to sell my Overwatch account. It's my account. just my account. I don't want to sell it. And if I was in the mindset that I wanted to sell it, I'd only exchange it like for like, which means Overwatch has changed my life. So I'd want the amount of money that I get for that to also change my life. Right? It needs to be a life-changing amount of money. So I wouldn't settle for anything less than $1 million. And I know that's a lot of money. And it should be. Because No less than that would be enough to be a life-changing event. But I'd never sell it.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Use your heads out there.
And I doubt that price tag would be appealing to anyone anyway. So it's fine.
Flight routine activated.
Or if your account were to be banned, I'd play on one of my other accounts. And I'm not silly enough to do something that would get my account banned. I'm not that stupid.
Mobility increased.
Objective.
Well, I'd be an idiot to decline 1 billion, wouldn't I? But no one would pay that much for just an account.
System reboot complete. Adjusting angle of attack.
Who knows? What football team would I be in if I played professional football? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not the kind of person that enjoys competitive or likes to try hard. If I was, I could be any rank at all.
I need to get back in there. Moving up.
You can appeal decisions like that, and they'll have a look at your account and see if the ban was justified. And the thing is with that kind of thing, they've got the chat logs they can check. So I think I could be top 500. If I'd put in the effort all this time, I don't know. No idea. I don't know if I could have been ever top 500. It's possible. It's also possible I could never get there. Who knows?
That's how we do it.
There's absolutely no way of knowing. They do check their chat logs, because I've seen plenty of times where they've posted examples of what the person has said in the chat. So they can and do check the chat logs. But you have to bear in mind that a game that's as big as Overwatch, with as many players as Overwatch has, is the reporting system cannot be manual 100% of the time. There just isn't enough time. It has to be automated, and then with a manual review process. That's much less work. There's simply no way of doing it by having it 100% manual. If you had to, if every single report was reviewed by a person, they'd go bankrupt. They wouldn't have enough money to pay enough people to do that. They simply do not have the manpower because it just is not worth it. The best they can do is make a system that does the best it can, and reduces the amount of work they have to do manually. And it's one of those things. If you think of it from a perspective of a Blizzard employee working as someone who works with the cheat system, right, where they get these appeals in constantly, all day, every day. And they have to make fairly quick decisions on each of the appeals to see if it's justified or unjustified. And they make mistakes. They're human, right? They won't make the correct decision 100% of the time. No one can. No one can. Because the people that work at Blizzard, they don't know you. They don't know whether you're reported justifiably or not. All they can do is look at the information they're given. And sometimes that information just isn't enough to give them the full context. And sometimes they make the wrong decision. I play in the Europe region, yeah. And it's not a problem that's unique to Overwatch. It exists in every online game that has a reporting system. It's not 100% accurate. They make mistakes. Don't be silly, Walrus.
Traveling to Nepal.
Yeah, he's married.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
He's not interested in underage boys. He's not a bishop. You know? That's not a nice thing to say, Walrus.
100%.
Threatening violence against Jeff's wife.
Welcome to Nepal. Not like this place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You implied it.
Capture.
Executing flight maneuvers.
You know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You're just trying to cover for yourself.
Moving up. Back online.
What kind of clip?
Adjusting angle of attack.
Yeah, of what then? Ooh. Rip. At least I killed the Hanzo.
Neural adaptation complete. Changing position. Executing flight maneuvers.
You can share clips in my Discord if you want. It's fine. Ah, why? In the appropriate channel.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Oh, jeez. Just poke my head out and get shot immediately.
Back online. Mobility increased.
Rank am I? No rank at all.
Repairing internal circuitry.
What's the highest level in Overwatch? My level.
Test round lost.
Executing flight maneuver.
I don't know what the highest possible level is. Haven't reached it yet.
0-1.
You let me worry about what your father needs to know. There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Oh, hey there, Bo. Yeah, that's right. You were gifted a sub when you weren't even here. I think Clapsy's still here. Right now.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Adaptive circuits engaged.
Nothing's been good. Good. I learned today that the government's extending the furlough by 4 months, which means I could be not working but being paid for a further 4 months, which is nice. Takes me all the way up to November,
I need
potentially.
to get back in there. Changing position.
So yeah, 4 more months of holiday, right? Basically.
Mobility increased.
I wouldn't be surprised if the countries that are opening back up this soon have to close back down again. Because they're thinking, oh look, the infection rate has gone way down. Yeah, because the quarantine has worked. As soon as you turn that off, it will unwork and it will explode again with more infections everywhere, and I'll have to close things down again.
I need to get back in there.
Because guess what? The virus isn't just going to go away, right? It's still present. It just can't really spread much because people are quarantined. As soon as you undo that, the virus is going to have a lot of fun spreading around all over again.
Lifting off. I'm taking Taking the objective. Wondering where everyone else is.
Oh, rip.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
So yeah, opening up this soon without any kind of safety measures on containing the virus to stop it just from spreading everywhere again is not a very smart idea.
Play of the game.
Distance and isolation is the only thing that works right now. And if they decide to cancel one or the other, it's just not going to work. It's going to waste a ton of time and money. Well, just see if the infection rate goes up. Answer is, it will, again. Oh yeah, there will be the idiots that continue going out against the rules that have been put in place for their safety. But that doesn't mean you should just open everything up anyway, because some people aren't following the rules. No, that's just going to get more people killed. It's dumb. Until we've got an effective solution for the virus that will actually work, we shouldn't be opening things up. Roll queue has definitely increased queue times. It's interesting. It increases queue times for damage, but for tank and healer, it decreases queue times. If you're in a big group, still a bit longer than it was. Rip the Vancouver Titans. You can still buy their stuff though. The team was dissolved because of coronavirus. They could no longer make it work. I think roll queue is a good idea, yeah. No, permanently. It's gone. They released its entire Overwatch League roster. They're like, Yeah, you don't need to play for us anymore. Goodbye. The team said the COVID-19 outbreak put too much pressure on Vancouver-based team with a roster from South Korea. So although their team is a Vancouver team, they're all based in South Korea. So it didn't really work with all the travel restrictions. The Titans are planning to sign the bulk of the Contenders League team second wind as replacements. Oh, so the Titans will just hire different people. Okay. Only 5 of them are old enough to be eligible to play in the league. The remaining 3 are underage and this cannot be signed. And they need a minimum of 8 players. So currently they've got a bit of a problem. They haven't got the players they need to actually form a full team. No, the team, the Titans, right? The team had players that were all from South Korea. The problem with that is the matches take place in America, and because of the travel restrictions with the coronavirus, they couldn't get over there. They could not get over there, so they just couldn't play. Okay, boo.
Executing flight maneuvers.
South Korea is one of the countries that's done very well containing the virus, and they've had to restrict things quite heavily in order to make sure it stays contained. They're not dummy dum-dums like some governments around the world.
I'm escorting the payload. Let's keep it moving.
Online.
Ow. Excuse me. No, his sister would take over. Probably.
I shall seize the payload safely to its destination.
And just continue where he left off. It wouldn't really change a huge amount. Yeah, potentially.
Taking off.
If she's any better, she's not much better.
Flight routine activated.
Or you sort of follow Huddy. 10 10 10.
I need to get back in there.
I'm escorting the payload. Let's keep
Yeah, I can invite you, G.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
You want some of this? Oh. Okay, good.
You're powered up.
Go!
Just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Perfect. See you later, Marsha.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Comp Open Queue has ended, but it's coming back as an official competitive mode at the beginning of July. A shorter season next month.
Learning from that one.
10 seconds remaining.
alert. Very little time remaining.
Yeah, they're doing more arcade open queue in June, and then it'll be an official competitive mode in July, alongside roll queue. So you'll have a choice between roll queue comp and open queue comp. Be nice for those people who enjoy that.
Play of the game.
Say 200 points. Nice. You getting maze gun? Okay, Diva. Okay.
Epic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's time for a break. It's time for a break. Break time.
I will put you in the car wash.
Okie dokie. Let's resume. No. I invite you. Okay. One in, one out. Let's go. Good.
Now entering King's Row.
Dance. Oh no, wait, that's it. Dance. Okay, good. Golden Devo guns. Yeah, winky face. I've got a rather old tweet pinned to my page. Let's see.
Welcome to Hollywood. Prepare to attack.
There we go.
Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Good to be back.
Warrior's greatest weapon is patience.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
This is my kind of thing. Lights, camera, action! All systems operational. Eva, ready for combat. Winky face, winky face.
Winky face. Who's gonna die first?
Capture
It's Zenyatta.
Taking off.
Heal up. Hi.
Just, if I just,
Boosting up.
안녕.
Light routine.
oh, where'd you go? Hello.
Learning from that one. Moving up.
Ooh.
Kill confirmed.
Oh. Ooh. That's such a... Just Echo hanging out in the tree. An umbrella. Ella. Ella. A. A. Ooh.
Tank configuration activated.
Oh, nice. Okay. I don't want to slap. Duh.
Objective A captured.
Nope.
Escort the payload.
I need to get back in there. Boosting up.
No. Hello. That camera no longer follows the car. It used to. Whoa, watch out. I've had enough of your shenanigans. Shenanigans.
This gunslinger's loaded.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Going free.
I know. Well, I distracted them for a while. It wasn't enough though. What you doing there in the corner?
Back online. Mobility increased.
Shenanigans. Where's McRee? Oops.
Taking
Well
off.
done.
Adaptive circuits engaged. McCree. It's time.
No.
Personality. Adaptive circuits engaged. Bastion.
I was shooting at the Bastion. Well, the not Bastion.
Tank configuration activated.
Nope.
Going free.
The payload has reached the chip.
24 limbs. Enemy detected. What? No. McCree.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Let's get on the payload.
I'm taking damage. Changing position. Kill
Got him. There we go. Onion.
Lifting off. Adaptive service engaged.
Denied. They forgot to get on the payload. Now's an echo now. Hey there, sharp. 130. Over halfway done.
Adaptive service engaged. Bastion.
Can you Swiss to DPS? I suppose that could be arranged. But that will be up to Axel.
I have one more game, then you can have it.
That sounds fair.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Personality synchronized. Double confirmed.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Hi.
It's the hardest person to play to get hours on.
It reminds me of home.
They all gain hours at the same rate.
5, 4, quite the boost. Lifting off.
Attackers incoming.
Damage get higher Qs time, so it takes longer to get damage done because of the longer Qs. That's about it. Yeah, if the anniversary does start today, then it's worth leaving the arcade wins until after it's here. Yeah. And with anniversary comes
Regeneration complete.
all
combat mode.
the loot, all of it, from every event.
Flight routine activated.
Mercy's getting a skin, Walrus, so you will want to reinstall.
Boosting up.
I suggest doing that before everyone's trying to download the patch.
Stabilizing system.
I believe Jeff said Mercy was getting a skin soon. And soon is anniversary, so that equals anniversary skin. Basically, right?
I need to get back in there.
Hello there.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Mercy's due a skin. She hasn't had one in a while.
Systems increase.
Certainly has been a while since Mercy had the skin. Couldn't tell you exactly when. Beep boop. It's been a long time since Symmetra got a skin as well. Long time.
Flight routine activated. Boosting up.
30 seconds remaining.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
You want some of this? Want some of this? Take some of this. Good.
10 seconds.
We're almost out of time. Stop this here and now.
Good ult. Plenty done. Yeah.
Victory.
Killed the highest level in the game.
Play of
Bastion, haven't had a skin in a while.
triple kill.
Bastion. I think the last Bastion skin that wasn't a special event skin was... Anniversary? Farah got a skin in the last event in Archives. Let's look at Bastion. He got Brick fairly recently, but that was a special event. In terms of an actual event skin, yeah. Stealth was his last one. And that was 2018? I think. So it's certainly been a while. He got that for Christmas, but that's only an epic. Oh. Well, we found a game. Oh well, it's fine.
Select your hero.
It was a quick queue. We'll do it. It'd be sad to waste a quick queue. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. You can wave around your gold guns some more.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back. Moving to position.
Think you can keep up with me?
That's quite the jerking about. Alright, let's go.
Capture the object.
Going free.
Hello there.
Enemy spotted!
Oh yeah.
Mobility increase. The objective is now active. Repairing internal circuitry.
Ooh, got the Anna. Ow. Ow.
Restoring health systems.
Barrier destroyed. A flying German man. Not sleep again.
If we are to progress, we must raise the objective.
Restoring health systems.
Get him. Yeah.
Restoring health
Meteor strike.
What should I do?
I'm with you.
Zaya, Ryan, Doomfist, Genji, and Amoira. Yes? Yes? What's up, chunky boy?
This will heal you. Group up with me.
Huh? Okay.
Repairing internal circuitry.
Always up pretty fast, aren't you? Doesn't really care who he gets it from.
Rumbling, aren't you? I need to get back in there.
You mean shield? Some of her health should be shield.
Executing flight maneuvers.
I think it would make a certain amount of sense if they did that, yeah.
Adjusting angle of attack.
It would make more sense than Symmetra having shield, I think. And Yato, for that matter. Oh, I got him.
Join with me. That was a learning experience. Mobility increase.
Administered.
Activating
Oh, hello, Chaos. Team overtime. Yep.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Enemy spotted.
Score 1-0.
Duplicating overtime.
Unless there's something to worry about, as Dr. Liao always said.
Always said!
All systems operational. Eva, ready for combat.
Would you like sparkling?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's make like a tree and leaf the spawn room. No, not quite. Yep. It is the Spider-Man meme. Yep.
System reboot complete.
They've got lots of other memes that Echo has. I don't have them equipped though. But they like referring to sort of pop culture and stuff like that in their cosmetics.
Ability increased. Focus my target.
Wow, what a dead horsey. No! So close.
Back online. Adjusting angle of attack.
Oh, thanks for follow, Chaos.
Walk it off.
Or should I say XX Cha 0SXX2799. You can change your Twitch name super easily if you don't like it. You're not locked into it forever. And for free as well, doesn't cost you anything. You'd need to, what you'd want to do if you've only got a phone available, you go to the Twitch website on your browser on your phone, switch it to desktop mode, and then find the setting in your settings on the desktop mode of the web page. That's how you do it.
Walk it off.
I need to get back in there.
Yeah, the actual Twitch app sucks pretty hard. You can do pretty basic stuff on it, and that's about it. It's just rubbish. And yeah, it doesn't even work on my older iPad.
Restoring health systems. Mobility increased. Adaptive circuits engaged.
No, damn it. Oh, I wanted to kill him with his own abilities.
Hello there.
Back online.
Enemy seen.
Yeah, you don't get any of those add-ons on the app either. That's true. No.
Score 1-1.
Okay.
Alright, game face on. I can't wait to get into the fight.
Yeah. There's a lot of emotes that are part of the BTTV and extensions. So unless you are on the PC and have those extensions installed, you don't see those emotes. Wah!
System reboot complete. Adjusting angle of attack.
Well, they're basically third-party services that have nothing to do directly with Twitch, right? So that's why Twitch don't officially support them, because Twitch don't benefit from them in any meaningful way. Aww.
Learning from that one. Flight routine
Oh no.
I need to get back in there. Going free.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Junkrat.
Take that. Oh no!
Saw that.
Shh! You saw nothing.
Flip it, ship it.
No.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
It's not an accurate duplication unless you kill yourself in that in the hero specific unique way. Yes. Oh no.
Boosting up.
Enemy in my sight.
Got him. Yeah, I got it.
I need to get back in there. Flight routine activated.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Back online.
Japanese words! Oh, I wanted to dupe him. Oh no, I didn't dupe anyone. No. Big rip.
Play of the game.
Double.
Oops. Just trying to type Overwatch into Twitter. Accidentally types Overwatch. Yep. That's right. Yeah, you can switch to dibs. Okay, good. Girl host. What? People do anything to get people to click on their levels, don't they? D for egg, join or gay. You know? It's just... Really, dude? I mean... Honestly. Basically, reporting a custom game for a naughty name, if enough reports go through, the creator of that naughty name is denied the ability to rename their custom games for a certain amount of time. So it's worth doing. I don't know what that is. There seems to be a lot of those. Look, if we order it by there's one there and one there. I keep seeing these. I don't know why. La, 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 la. It's nothing to do with Naked Torb either. He only gets his hammer, and that's it. That's what it is. Do we join it? Oh, that's too late. Yeah. Game says no.
Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Let's shoot for a new high score.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Ahlan?
I am ready to roll.
Hello.
Think you can keep up with
Dahil
me?
kida, amin eh.
Bum, 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 bum.
5, 4,
Yeah, still strict guidelines on gathering. Okay.
1. Attackers incoming.
Experimental card today, you think? Yeah, and the anniversary event, maybe. Yeah, I'll switch to Overwatch 2 when it's available. I don't see why I wouldn't. It's an upgrade. It's a straight upgrade. If someone came along to your house, said, "Hi, I've got a better PC for you.
System reboot complete.
Do you want it? I'll transfer all your data over."
Anna checking in.
You gonna say no to that?
Lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Apparently, there's been a leak that suggests it's today, as well as new changes today as well. And Jeff said that there'll be an experimental card in the latest dev update, so at least that part's true.
Moving up.
And then the dev update we had last night, he said that he'll be giving us another dev update soon, and that could be today because anniversary. So
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat.
could be today.
Defeat.
And that'll be consistent with a lot of other events that we've had recently. A lot of them have been early. So that's nice. One kill. Was that 3 kills? It looked like 1. I wasn't paying much attention. Oh, I leveled up again.
Level up.
It's close enough, damn it. Look at this. It's close enough. Okay, it's basically there. $12 XP off. Alright. Yeah, hence why it'll be today, because of Apex. Alright, no. Get out. You got diamond in open queue. Nice. Thanks for the follow, Titan. Yes. Game, please. Let's go. Good afternoon, Weasel. How many echo hours? 131. How many, you got three of the bit emotes, haven't you, Weasel? Because you've got the 10k badge. So you should have facepalm, big brain, and the third one. Whatever that one is. Yeah. Ryan book. Right. Excellent. Well, if we are getting it today, it's only 2 hours away, so that's nice. There's no way to officially confirm if I got Echo to 100 first, but it's likely. I think Overwatch Tracker still haven't added Wrecking Ball. Or anything after that. Oh no, Ash. They've got Wrecking Ball and Ash. But they haven't got anything after Ash. So they haven't got BAP. They haven't got Sigma. They haven't got Echo. So I can't check. Good. Let's see, what's time played? Time played. Hang on. Who's highest on time played for Ash? There are 4 people higher than me on Ash time. Only 4 though. Interesting. Yeah, I put it in my goals anyway. If someone wants to contest it and is willing to offer proof to prove it, I'll take it out. But, it's likely, so I put it there, you know?
Traveling to Havana. Prepare your defenses.
If the event is today, it'll be in 2 hours. Well, 2 hours 5 minutes, shall we say? Can I drive around in GTA, collecting free money and getting banned? Yep.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will
Cargo zone.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Nothing to worry about, unless there's something to worry about, as Dr. Liao always said.
Oh. Alright, close enough.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And then you get that account banned.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Walking off.
Okay. Everyone's kind of weird, you know, in their own special way. Ouch, balls in my face.
evolutionary dead end.
Learning from that one.
I thought you were smart, Walrus.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Well, that's kind of dumb. Claiming that you're normal.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Why do you want to be normal anyway? That's just boring.
System reboot complete. Executing flight maneuvers.
Being enough.
Flight routine activated.
Hello there.
Lifting off. Not good.
Oh, got him. Aw, but he got rezzed. How very rude.
Changing position.
Oh man.
Hello there. Hello.
Learning from that one.
I was a frog. I don't remember being a frog.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Well proud. Flight routine activated.
Oops. Cartoon frog, okay.
Neural adaptation complete.
Trevo frog.
Going free.
Stop shooting rockets at me.
That was a learning experience.
I don't think you can.
Hello.
It's too weird to put into letters.
Double confirmed. Not good.
Heal up.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Level up.
I leveled me up. Look. I'm basically 96, okay? It's 12 XP.
System reboot complete. Executing flight maneuvers.
It's 12 XP.
Hello there.
The power of destruction. 60 seconds.
Nano bleed. You know.
Supercharger ready to be deployed.
Have I played any other games since launch? Yeah, but mostly Overwatch. That's your eyes. Hey, how you doing, madam? Sucky suck. Goodbye.
Adaptive circuits Engage. Winston.
Bit of monkeying around.
Barrier activated.
Ah, you're making me slightly perturbed. Hello.
Victory.
No, that was all part of the same question. Madam Sucky Suck.
Play of the game.
Right.
Triple kill.
Okay, now I'm level 96.
Level up.
And Madam should be capitalized. And you misspelt quote. Wow. Let's see. There's just tons of memes with echo sprays. You should be able to tell me what this meme is. The anime one. Thanks for that, Walrus. Super specific. Well, each level takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So multiply it out and you'll get about how much I've spent on the game until... Finger guns. This is a Matrix reference. Don't know. You have to look at your system to see what's running. Blah, blah. Gummy. For most of my Overwatch history, it took about an hour and a half. Only recently, since Rollqueue arrived, has it taken 2 hours. So it's more like about 17,000 hours in total. How much memory have you got?
Personality
16.
synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
I'm at 32 gigs of memory and I'm at 48% memory, so yeah. 16. Depending on what you're doing, it might not be enough.
And if you get into trouble,
But
I'll
if
pay
you're
you
at
off.
50%, it's fine. Because that means you're only using 8. Overwatch is not very kind on resources. It uses a lot.
Attack commencing. Capture objective
Flight routine activated.
Oops.
Focus my target. Taking off.
A gig of memory. Why though?
You have my thanks.
Sounds like shutting that down might improve your frame rate. Thank you, Dr. Zipov. You ordered so much McDonald's that you can't eat anymore. You still have French fries and a burger left. Fridge. Let's put them in the fridge.
Learning from that one.
Bastion. Save them for another day. So was it the Corsair service? Just wrecking your frame rate? Did you just give out your address?
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Thanks for follow. Why would you type your address into Twitch chat? Come on now. Well, anyone interested in getting your address probably already has it, but oh well.
Circuits engaged. Doomfist. Lifting off.
Yeah, whispering is a thing though, dude. And I wouldn't give strangers on the internet your address anyway. That's not a good idea. Never do that. You don't know who these people are. Why would you do that?
Moving up. Mobility increased.
Yeah. Going all the way to Finland for some French fries, not really worth it.
That was a learning experience. I like this.
No.
Battle continues.
Didn't kill him enough.
Flight routine activated. Double confirm. Beginning objective capture. Adaptive circuits engaged. Focusing in.
Insert preferred deity. Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
System reboot complete.
We're out of time. Attack!
Changing position.
Nanoboost administered.
Flight routine activated.
Healing enough.
I don't have a favourite Lord of the Rings god, because I couldn't tell you who any of them are.
Objective A captured.
Outside of your widow.
The payload's moving.
Wow, was that a threat? Oh yeah, rezzed.
Healing enough.
Heroes never die.
Learning from that one.
Walk it off.
What are you talking about, Bastion? Are you talking about Overwatch on my stream? Because levels in my stream vary depending on chat activity, level, whether you're subbed or not. So you can get anywhere from 6 levels per hour all the way up to 36 levels per hour, depending on a variety of factors. Okay, bye-bye.
Stabilizing system. Adaptive circuits engaged. Tracer. Let's try that again. Moving up.
I'll just leave, that's fine. No reason to 1v1 that Tracer.
Mobility increased.
You just stand there and die. Ooh. Aww. Got confused. Okay. I use a Dvorak keyboard layout, so my buttons are a bit weird.
Executing flight maneuvers.
They appear to be a bit weird, but they're not.
The payload's moving.
They're actually more sensible than you think.
Heroes never die.
Flight routine activated. Adaptive circuits engaged. Wrecking ball. Going free.
Backcapping not really that possible right now. They're all around the payload. Oops, can't kill me now.
My routine administrated.
Thanks for the follow. Jet fighter underscore. Oh, rip.
Taking off. Adaptive circuits engaged. Doom
I'm running out. Double layer kill.
Oh. Yeah, I'm powered up.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Tracer.
Oh man. I haven't been able to do anything this match. Got 3 limbs, 13 deaths. Wow. Monkey got the most damage. All right.
One shot. Rude.
Double kill.
Magnifique. Rude.
Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Quintuple kill. Sextuple kill.
Rude.
Ah, ZX, hello. Ooh. You didn't say anything. How you doing? On this fine day of twos. It just breaks. Interesting that. It's just the dance emote that breaks. The other ones are fine. Now I'm drifting on the. Look at that. Oh. So I had to see what is using the most of your memory. Yeah, Task Manager. Take a look in Task Manager. And you can order it by usage. Been playing Minecraft for 56 hours. Just vanilla or modded? Oh no! So weird. Just slide. Non-stop 56 hours. Wow. But why?
Double kill, triple kill, quadruple kill, quintuple kill, sextuple kill.
Nice. Oops. We're building a world.
Double kill. Double kill, triple kill, quadruple kill, quintuple kill, sextuple kill.
Yeah, if you can, close any unnecessary tabs in your browser. Reducing the quality of any streams you might be watching might help. Well, will help, right? You don't need them running at 1080 60 if you can avoid it. There's an add-on I like to use for Chrome called the Great Suspender, which will allow you to suspend tabs when you're not using them, which greatly reduces resource allocation to Chrome. So that's nice. Have you got a lot of add-ons with your Chrome? Because Chrome has its own task manager.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Yeah, I had a good birthday, thanks. Had fun playing the Lego game. That was good.
Personality synchronization 100%. Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
The Chrome Task Manager. It's
Round 1. Capture the objective.
In more tools, the shortcut for it is Shift and Escape. So if you do Shift Escape when you've got a tab open, it'll open up the Chrome Task Manager, and that'll tell you how much CPU various tabs are using, as well as their memory usage, and you can kill them individually.
The objective is taking off.
Yeah, the webcam mic is pretty trash.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Ooh. Oh no! Rip me.
Neural adaptation complete.
Greetings. Healing enough.
Ooh. Poking my head out towards a soldier that's using aimbot. Probably not the best idea, but
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
whee! Perfect. Not duping Rhine properly unless you charge someone off the map.
Changing position.
No.
Огонь по готовности.
Get here.
Lifting off.
Meow.
Stabilizing system.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
Objective capture.
Oh man. What's going on here?
Online.
Sort it out.
No flight routine activated.
I'm taking the point.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Oh, come on, dude.
I am capturing.
System reboot complete.
Hello. Get here. Hello.
Mobility
Огонь
increased.
по готовности.
Well, someone's got to contest.
First round lost.
I need to get back in there.
No. It's over. The round's over.
Score 0-1.
Friends, resources standing around. There's glory to be won.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capturing the objective.
I'm here.
Hi, here. I'm Dave.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Come on. No chance.
Changing position. Taking off.
Ooh. Whoa. Watch out. That's dangerous.
Capture.
Just let me almost capture it. Wow.
Repairing internal circuitry. Capturing
Heroes never die. There's no sterben nicht.
Hold on. There we go.
taking the objective. Wondering where everyone else is.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just the 2 golden guns.
Boosting up.
Since competitive does not interest me. Ow.
That was a learning experience.
Heroes never die.
A very sleepy, powerful.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Hiya! Oh, I didn't even hammer down. Hey, Bake.
Repairing internal circuitry.
Whoa. Well, rip that game. The anniversary is today. Maybe? Maybe not. It has not been confirmed either way.
Play of the game.
They might do a Summer Games and just drop it on us without actually telling us first. Or they might not. I could investigate the so-called leak and see if it's credible. Let's do some research. So the guy who apparently leaked that it would be the 12th, 2 hours ago says anniversary will be the 19th. So according to the leak that it's going to be today, the person, the same person says no, it's the 19th. Yeah, he already walked his statements back, saying the event won't be today. Yeah, he's been wrong in the past as well, so we'll see. We'll see. If we do get a patch today, it'll just be the PTR patch, not the event. But it might be the event too, so we'll see. Purple points. 1879, and it's been that value, that exact value, since end of season 5. That's when it last changed. Well, technically I think it changed slightly in season 10, but only for one match, so doesn't really count. Because I did do some placements in season 10 just to top my hours up a little bit to 200, but I never completed the placements.
Arriving at Shadow Gear.
I do not play comp because I don't like those kind of game modes.
Personality synchronization 100%.
It took me 5 seasons to make sure, but I made sure. Dead.
Welcome to Rialto. Prepare your defenses.
They're not very earth-shattering leaks that this person has been leaking. Tends to leak. Oh yeah, they're gonna patch like a few days before they patch, and then sometimes gets them wrong. So, not a very reliable leaker, really.
Personality synchronization 100%.
There's my information.
It is time to act.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Lifting off.
Group up with me.
Jalla.
As they got a Bastion, a Rotok, a Zenyatta.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
Ooh, I just got wrecked. Wow. How many hours I got an Echo now? 131. Let's see if they get wrecked a second time. Oh. Get the teleporter. Already? It's just been out almost a month. It's certainly been plenty of time to get those hours. I've only been getting about five a day on average. Level 3. Yeah, I can invite you back. But the time seems to indicate Overwatch will be over soon for today. But the stream will not.
Moving up.
It's starting to make some progress. No. If I hadn't done my
That was a
hero
learning
rainbow,
experience.
getting 250 on everyone, my oh, that's a nice round number on games won.
Enemy turret neutralized.
If I hadn't done that, I probably would have mained Mercy and May. So I'd probably have maybe several thousand on Mercy and the rest on May. I could, if I'd done that, I could have been top playtime on 2 characters in the world. That would have been interesting, but not as interesting as what I ended up doing, I think.
I need a health restore. Adjusting angle of attack. Adaptive circuits engaged. Torburn.
Enemy turret down.
My turret is being destroyed.
Got him.
Activated. 60 seconds remaining.
Melody!
It's Darude Sandstorm.
Watching your back.
Turret detected. Enemy rocket barrage incoming.
Oh.
30 seconds remaining.
We got this. Just a little longer.
Almost there.
Thank you. Hello.
10 seconds.
But that was a big boop.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Upgrade detected.
Victory.
Good.
Play of the game.
Epic skin, epic highlight and trailer. Wow. Orisa didn't even fortify. Default spray. Yeah, good. Just commenting. Yeah, you should have been playing Soldier. Excuses, 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 excuses. We'll do a little 2v2 before my din-dins. Oh, I got din-dins in a few minutes. And then that'll be the end of the Overwatch section.
3, 2, 1.
Really much for joining. You'll get to know what's in your box by the new tags. Easy. Bacon in face. No. No!
Score.
You're the Orisa from the last game. Oh. You're the flank bastion. Yeah. It was a valiant effort. Didn't pan out, but oh well. Ooh! through ever so slightly.
The power of destruction.
Ever so slightly. All the balls. Oh no.
0 to 2. One.
Yeah, that's maximum speed, thanks. I'm getting bashed about. No. I'm looking for the turret. Oh, thank you.
0 to 3.
Well, the matchmaking system makes its best attempt at trying to make sure both teams are evenly matched. So by calling yourself pro master players, you're calling us pro master players at the same time. That's how it works. Rising uppercut. Just shoot him until he's dead. I can cancel your charge. No, don't do that!
Meteor strike.
Missed me. Ooh. Yeah.
Score 1 to 3.
Punchy punch punch.
True self. Patience.
1.
Alright, good. OP Rhine with heal. I'll be fine. No, kill him! That's not gonna work. Don't miss. Aww.
Score 1 to 4.
Took the easy way out.
Group up.
It's only a game. It's only a game. It's only a game.
Match
Why do you have to be mad?
Give me your best shot.
Healing enough. Barriers on you. Ready for battle.
Maximum charge.
Ooh.
Score
Okay.
2 to 4.
Thanks for the charge.
True enemy of humanity is impressive.
1. Fight. Match point.
This. My teleporter is online.
No. Aww. Okay, good. Mei versus Genji. Did you run into my turret? Din din time. Thanks, chaps. BRB.